A News 12 exclusive report circles the globe, knocks at the doorstep of the White House. Last week, we introduced you to the ex-husband of First Lady Jill Biden, who revealed a romantic connection to Robert Durst's wife just a few days before she went missing. News 12's Tara Rosenblum joining us now from our newsroom in Yonkers with that story. Tara.
Scott, Delaware businessman Bill Stevenson tells us he sees himself as the missing link in this closely scrutinized, decades-old cold murder case. Since our story aired Thursday night, reaction is pouring in from all over the world as dozens of news outlets from Texas to Russia share our story. We're also hearing from the family attorney of Robert Durst's missing wife, Kathie. Robert Abrams' statement reads in part that information provided by Mr. Stevenson added to the overwhelming evidence that Kathie Durst was intentionally murdered by Robert Durst. It is our sincere hope that prosecutors in Los Angeles County and Westchester County have spoken to Mr. Stevenson. However, if they have not, we urge them to do so immediately to secure his critical testimony regarding one of the motives for Kathie's murder.
She grabbed my hand, led me back to the bedroom.
Stevenson told me exclusively that he had an affair with Kathie and was confronted by Robert Durst the following morning, just 10 days before she vanished from South Salem. Durst is on trial in California right now for the murder of his best friend Susan Berman. The LA DA's office would not say if Stevenson would be called as a witness. We received a similar response from Westchester DA Mimi Roca, who reopened a murder probe into Kathie's death several months ago, but is yet to impanel a grand jury. Stevenson hoping his story will help Kathie's family get justice after 4 decades.
This is something that has to be righted.
Meanwhile, Robert Durst's attorney had this, very little to say, in reaction to Bill's story.
All right, so Tara, Bill Stevenson told you his former wife, now known as Jill Biden, had a close relationship with Kathie Durst. Have you heard from the White House in relation to the story?
Well, Scott, we reached out to the First Lady's press secretary 3 times since last week. I asked him whether Kathie Durst ever confided in Jill Biden about her troubled marriage to Robert Durst, or if Jill Biden ever had contact with Kathie Durst's family after she went missing back in 1982. The First Lady's press secretary acknowledged he received our emails, but has not answered our questions yet. Much more to come. Stay tuned.